Kind of an agrarian morning here. We talked to Donna Rumball with Healthy Huntington. She owns the greenhouse in Huntington. We're talking about that. We're talking about gardening with host of In the Garden with Ron Wilson. And now I'm pleased to have back with us PJ Jonas, who is the wife and mom in the Jonas family that about 4 years ago started Goat Milk Stuff. And she's here to tell us all about it. Good morning, PJ.
Morning, Tom. It's good to be back.
Yeah, good to have you back with us. Looks like I was looking at your website here, goatmilkstuff.com. You guys got some edibles on here now, too, and I'm not talking about eating soap.
True. We just started offering goat milk fudge for sale, and it is some good stuff.
That looks good. Looks like chocolate and peanut butter. Is that right?
Yep, we're starting with those two, which are usually the most popular, and then as it builds, we'll start to add some more flavors.
I can imagine with goat milk, we're talking about some really creamy fudge.
It is. The goat milk is a very large amount for the fudge, so it's really good and creamy.
Yeah. Any plans to expand your line of food?
Well, we would love to at some point include cheese. We've got to get a certified dairy and certified kitchen to be able to do that, but that's down the line.
When you expand into food, you're talking about additional government regulations. How's it been in dealing with stuff like that?
So far, we haven't had any trouble. For the soap and body care products, it's pretty easy. You just have to make sure that you list the quantities and the ingredients and stuff like that. So it's more of a labeling issue. Mm-hmm. Once you start moving into the food products, especially with one that has dairy in it, you have to get much more in the regulations. So that's where you've really got to have everything lined up and prepared.
Mm-hmm. What has to be done to the goat milk prior to it going into the fudge?
Because it is a candy product, really very little has to be done. We just use it. Sometimes it can be pasteurized, but usually it's just raw milk.
I see. And then when you go into the cheese, hopefully later on, and that sounds great too. I like goat milk cheese. What all has to be done then?
Well, really, that will depend on what the regulations are at the time. Right now, for the family, we make raw goat milk cheese, and we consume that. But a lot of it will depend on the regulations are changing so much in the state with the raw versus the pasteurized that we're really going to wait to see whether we have to pasteurize it or not.
Right. Now, you and your husband, you both have degrees. You've both been successful in your employment opportunities in the past. Talk a little bit about why 4 years ago you decided to chuck all that and to have a family-run business making stuff out of goat milk.
It was really a large part of the philosophy about the way we run our family. We've got 8 children, so we've got a pretty large family, and we homeschool them. And we very much wanted the children and the family to be together as they learn, but more importantly, to teach the children real-world stuff, not just book knowledge, not just date and facts, but how to function, how to run a successful business, and how to be a valuable part of the economy.
Yeah. Wow. And each of your children have a role to play in this. There's pictures all over your website, goatmilkstuff.com, where the boys are going out and milking the goats and so forth. Talk a little bit about their roles in the business.
It's been amazing as the business has grown, even just the past couple of years, how much more the children are doing, and each of them in their own strengths. My daughter, who's the oldest, who's 14, has really shown some technical savvy, so she's been doing a lot of website work and writing. The older two in particular are doing their language arts part of their homeschool curriculum. They're now writing articles for the website. My daughter's taken over the blog. My son is learning HTML, which is the code that the website is written in, so he can be updating the pages and whatnot. And that's really been interesting as they start to get excited about certain things that we can say, okay, well, here's something for you that might help further that excitement.
Mm-hmm.
The little ones, they get to play a lot and do what they want. Mostly the little guys bag the soap and things like that, and then all the boys, of course, take care of the goats and have to clean out the stalls and milk the goats twice a day.
Yeah. Clean out the stalls. Now that a lot of it sounds fun, but that doesn't sound like the fun part.
Yeah, that's not a real high enjoyment list.
But the good news is, after they clean out the stalls, they can come in and wash up with some good goat milk soap.
Absolutely. See, that's the whole, that's the whole work hard, get dirty, use good soap. They got to get the get dirty part, and they do that really well.
Talk about why you wanted to get into, I understand the whole business concept and involving the family. Why goat milk soap?
That really just evolved out of a personal need for our family. I had been bathing the kids and didn't like the ingredients in there, and so I started making soap that had just natural ingredients for it. We put the goat milk in because we already had the goats, and the response from our skin was amazing. My husband's fingers stopped cracking and splitting. Nobody deals with eczema. It's been wonderful that way. And since it really met our needs really well, we started offering it to other people, and the response was just dramatic.
Yeah. Prior to this, had you ever really dealt much with goats?
Well, we had the goats for ourselves just for the raw milk. We drank the milk, and like I said, we made cheese for the family. But the soap was a new experiment.
All right, so we're talking soap. You've got bath accessories, bath bombs, gift sets, even laundry soap. Now, how's that going for you?
The laundry soap has been huge. A lot of people out there have really sensitive skin, and eczema is really prevalent. And because we make the laundry soap unscented, it's getting rid of all the harsh chemicals that are in most laundry soaps that stay on people's clothes and continue to irritate their skin. So people just love it. Mm-hmm. It uses a really small amount. You only need a tablespoon for high-efficiency machines, so it's a very good value, and it's really helping people stay clean and not irritate their skin.
All right, you've also got lip balms and lotion. And now this lotion is a lotion stick, right?
Yes. When you make a liquid lotion, you've got to put chemical preservatives in it because otherwise bacteria will grow in the liquid that's in the lotion. So what we do to not have to put the chemical preservatives in is make it a solid lotion. And it just thinks like a really big lip balm, and you just rub it on your skin, and it absorbs into your skin, and it leaves it smooth and soft, and it doesn't require so much because it's not diluted, and people are just loving it.
Mm-hmm. All right, now talk to me about sugar scrubs and shaving stuff. What all you got there?
Our sugar scrubs are the newest thing that we've introduced. We had a lot of success with the bath bombs, which are a bomb that you drop into the bathtub, and it fizzes and releases scent and oil, mm-hmm. and people could get an all-over total body moisturizing kind of experience. Mm-hmm. And we had people say, okay, well, that's really good, but I don't take baths. So they wanted something for the shower. Mm-hmm. So we came up with the sugar scrub, which the sugar can exfoliate your skin, and then it's got shea butter in it, so it just moisturizes and leaves your whole body really soft and smooth.
Wow.
And then as far as the shaving soap goes, that came out because my husband got really tired of using the shaving cream and having one hand covered in shaving cream while I shaved with the other. So it's just a natural product. It's got some clay in there, so it glides, your razor glides smoothly over your face, and then it's got some aloe, so it helps to heal afterwards. And it just gives, he says that he has a lot less razor burn and a lot less nicks from using this.
How do you come up with the right mixture of this stuff, PJ? I mean, you got a little lab there. Is it your kitchen? I mean, you're just testing and trying these different things?
We do. It's just a really big experiment. We know what we're going for, and then we start tweaking. When we first started making the sugar scrubs, we couldn't get them to stay together. They would just crumble all over the place, and so it was just a matter of figuring out the right proportions. One of the things that my daughter is working on right now is she's trying to develop a natural deodorant. And she's got a great one. It works really well at the deodorizing properties, but we can't get it to come to twist up into the deodorant tube. So we're trying to work on keeping the deodorant properties while still being able to glide up in the tube.
Yeah. I've thought about that because, regular antiperspirant deodorant has aluminum, right?
Correct.
And a lot of people are trying to get away from that.
Yeah, a lot of people, it hasn't been proven, but a lot of people speculate that the aluminum has a lot to do with the increase in breast cancer and stuff like that.
Well, I have tried some natural deodorants, that type of thing. I don't find that they I stink afterwards, is what I'm trying to say.
Yep. It's very much the case. With a lot of them, you really do have to apply them a couple of times a day for them to really be effective.
Yeah.
We've had, we're waiting for the summer months to test it because we've been testing hers in the winter, and in the winter it does really well. It's all day. It's really good. So we'll see what hers does in the summertime.
Yeah. So well, when you figure it out if it's working on you all, then you put it up for sale, right?
Yep. We figure we're a pretty good test market between the 10 of us. We've got most of the bases covered.
Yeah. Well, when you talk about the different soaps, you've got all kinds of different scents and so forth, right?
Yes, those are really fun. We just introduced a new one. It's almond. It's got the almond base and a hint of cherry to it, and that's been really popular. And then we tested a baby powder scent, and we just put out 100 bars to see what the reaction to that. And we sold out of them really quickly, and everybody's clamoring for more. So we'll be adding that as well.
Wow. And you've also got liquid soap, hand soap?
Yep. The liquid soap is available in the foamer pump, so it's a nice thick foam so the kids don't waste too much of it. And I think there's 6 different scents, including an unscented one and an essential oil. And we use it at the sink for our hands, but I've got some customers who are using it in the shower as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, goatmilkstuff.com is the place to go, and you can see a list of all these products, soaps, and the shaving supplies, the lotion, the lip balm, specialty soaps, liquid soap, laundry soap. Even got unscented soaps for those that just don't want any soap. They just want to get clean, right?
We do. Well, one of the biggest populations that are really benefited from it are the ones with the sensitive skin, the eczema, psoriasis. We're actually getting a lot of cancer patients now who get the radiation and chemotherapy treatment that really damage their skin, and they're finding that the organic Castile soap is really beneficial because it helps to make their skin a lot less breakable and stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So the unscented really helps those kind of people.
Do you have some soap that helps keep mosquitoes and stuff like that away?
We do. It's called our Bug Off. It's an essential oil blend that was actually made by a PhD who studied all the essential oils, and he put together this special blend, and we find for our family that it works amazingly. We went to a balloon glow last year, which is, in the summer months they light up all the hot air balloons, and it was dusk, and everybody else around us was all slapping at themselves, getting all bug bites, and none of the 10 of us got a single bug bite, so we were really impressed with it.
What's in it? What are the key ingredients in that?
Well, the soap is just our regular goat milk soap, and then there's different essential oils. I don't actually even know the essential oil blend because the PhD keeps it kind of secret, but I think there's citronella, some in there, and lavender, and there's a whole bunch of different essential oils. But then we also put it in the lotion stick so you can just apply it when you need it if, you're going out.
Cool. Wow, that'd be very beneficial, especially coming up here in the next month or so when folks are getting outside and then they got to deal with all the bugs and everything again.
Yep.
Good deal. All right. And you look back on this, PJ, has this been everything you've wanted, to have this type of togetherness with your family and work experience with your family?
It has been that and more. It's been so amazing to have my husband home full time and for the family to be able to be together, work together. It's really heightened our awareness of our interpersonal relationships and how to deal with each other. When you're together and you've got 8 young kids, they're going to be bickering, but we really get to focus on how to handle things in a difficult situation. And we have so much fun while we're doing it. We play the music, so everybody's out there singing. And, a lot of times the kids, if they have jobs that they're all working on, they'll race each other to see who can finish first. And it's just a lot of fun. That
sounds great. Goatmilkstuff.com is the place to go. Check out these wonderful products. PJ Jonas, thank you so much for coming on again. Great to talk to you.
You too, Tom. You have a great day.
All right, you too. 8:53. Back in a moment on the Tom Roten Morning Show. News Talk 800 WVHU.